Here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
First down. Here's Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now Burrow on first down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Burrow. Finding Chase on a great grab. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They need 2. Here's third down. Third down, here's Brown. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. This 2nd and 4. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This is Brown going up the middle. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 18. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On first down, Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And wrangled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. A good pickup there, a 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
And Hurts going to move him around.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
A quick throw here out to Brown. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Smith in motion right. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Man open left side is Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Or that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And now an audible here into something else.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Barkley is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here's Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles have cut the lead back down to 2. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Bengals drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. 3rd and 2. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 3. Burrow will throw. He will find his man Chase complete.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati